Hello from our Minnesota farm. I thought I'd put out a video on farming during this coronavirus pandemic. I can't say for us rural people it's changed life a great deal. However, we've used some common sense, take some precautions. We've had very few cases, of course, out in our counties here. Most of what I'm aware of has come from outside travelers that came back. They've isolated themselves, it's over with, and really haven't seen any community widespread epidemics out here that I'm aware of. Outside of the pork plants, of course, that are having issues, processing facilities, the egg businesses did a really good job of taking precautionary measures, changing their protocols as far as picking up parts, picking up seed, chemicals and so forth. Really don't have any contact, human contact with them, even hauling grain. We already had a system hauling grain where you don't have human contact. You drive onto a scale, you go ahead to the pit, somebody dumps your load for you, you drive around to the next scale, out comes a ticket, you take your ticket and go. There's nobody you really have any contact with. And so it hasn't changed a huge amount for us. I'd say our church life, of course, is the biggest thing, but actually people are finding they kind of like to have church online. That's been actually going really well. We talk to each other over Zoom or like a Skype situation, and people are actually adjusting to it really well. Matter of fact, they're buying more stuff online, so I do have a little sympathy for the box stores. I'm not so sure their business is going to come back as good after this is all over with. People are really getting used to just buying it online, changing the way that they're doing business a little bit, and I think we're going to see some permanent adjustments from it. We had a rain, so we went to Hefty Seed Company, returned a few bags, so then we picked up our groceries for another couple of weeks. So we're good to stay home on the farm again, which I like to do anyway. I found as I've gotten older, I've kind of liked the isolation a little bit more. I'm not as active, our kids have grown up, got careers of their own, so we just don't have the activities we once did. So for those of you that are in metro areas, my heart does go out for you. I know I would not enjoy sitting in an apartment locked up in a small residence or something like that. That would be something that would be totally foreign to me. I'm used to being out in the wide open spaces. Of course, farming, we are usually far away from each other. We're in our own tractor, our own truck. Come fall, there'll be one person in the combine, another person in a grain cart, another person in a truck. So we're usually far away from each other with the technology we have today. We use our smartphones, we use other small walkie-talkies some people do if they're in close range. So not a lot has changed for us. As a matter of fact, we're getting along just fine with what we're doing. Of course, on the farm we raise as much as we can of our own food anyway. So we just butchered a calf a few months back. Our freezer is full of meat. We're good to go for about another year and a half actually. And we grow a lot of our own produce. Matter of fact, you people are used to buying potatoes in a bag. The gals here actually grow potatoes in a bag. Look at how big they're getting already. So you can see, you can even, if you have a small apartment, you have your own home, what have you, you can actually grow your own produce right in your inside. There's plenty of ways to do that. So actually everybody can be a little bit of a farmer on their own. So that's the way it is out here in western Minnesota. Everybody stay safe and join us once again at our Minnesota farm.